let's sit down and let's break down Kaido and Big Mom. They have to have a plan when it comes to the ancient weapons in One Piece. Even saying it, we're going to claim the One Piece. That's something they said. So Kaido and Big Mom are aiming for an ancient weapon, and we have three possibilities. One, they'll go for Poseidon. It's possibly because Caribou was present when Poseidon was revealed, and Caribou was Kaido's prisoner as well, which definitively he is the kind of coward that would give this kind of information to save his own life. So very plausible. There's some pros to that and cons. Big Mom threatened to destroy Fishman Island in the past over some candies, and now the Sun Pirates betrayed her and escaped, so she has personal reasons to want to destroy Fishman Island. Now, fighting against that, Caribou was in jail, and for that kind of information, he could have gotten a better deal. The second thing is Pluton. Most likely Pluton is in Alabasta. How would Kaido know this information? We can only speculate. Maybe he already knew, not so probable though. Maybe for the events in the Reverie that are somehow related to Alabasta. Looking at the pros and the cons of this, we see after reading the newspaper, Blackbeard tells to his Nakama that they will sail to take something before the Marines. Big Mom and Kaido suddenly switch from enemies to allies as if something relevant happened for them to forget that they're rivals. And this change happens the same day as the Reverie conflict. So maybe behind closed doors, they read the newspaper, found out that the Reverie happened, and disbanded the 7 warlords or some other news that was in there. And it led them to find something that was going to help them both. The cons to this is Kaido's going to the Flower Capital, so we don't see any urgency in leaving Wano. And it's stated that for the world, the most important news about the Reverie was the Shishibukai abolition, but something about the ancient weapons sounds more relevant to me. 3. They'll go for Uranus. We literally don't have any details of Uranus. I know there's speculations and I know there's theories about it being with dragon, it being an egg, it being so many things, but we could say Uranus is in Wano and Kaido knows. The things you could fight to say that is true is Wano's history is deeply connected to the Void Century. Kaido established his base there over 20 years ago. Momonosuke presented some kind of unique power when communicating with Zunisha, and only Luffy was able to hear it. The only parallel we have is when Luffy hears the Sea Kings, the same ones Shirahoshi was able to communicate with. These are possible, probable, we don't know. Now the cons to that is, why does Kaido need Big Mom's Pirates Alliance if he's ruled over Wano for more than 20 years? It just doesn't add up if that's the reasoning. Now, talking about Uranus, we know Uranus there's the possibility it's in God Valley, hidden by the world government. There's the pros to that and the cons to that is Sengoku says that Rock D. Sebek wanted to conquer the world and was involved in the taboos of the world. Somehow attacking God Valley was relevant for that goal. And of course, Kaido and Big Mom were there, so they might know something. Shiki confronts Roger and tells him that he knows the location of an ancient weapon. Roger and Shiki took part in the God Valley incident as well. The world government completely removed all the information of that island. There's so many mysteries with this island that it's very plausible that one of the ancient weapons is at this location, or something of equal power or knowledge for power. Now the reasons that there's some unlikelihoods in here is Blackbeard is portrayed as the Rock D. Sebek of this era. So I think what's in God's Valley is the Last Road Poneglyph or something along those lines that's more meant for him. If the world government have an ancient weapon in their power, they most likely would use it to conquer the seas unless its use requires some special conditions. Now there's also the possibility that Uranus is in Elbaf and Big Mom knows it. The likelihood of this is, I actually believe it pretty true. Big Mom was very confident that if her alliance with the Giants had happened, she would have already conquered the world. But a giant army doesn't seem to be enough for that. There must be something else. The giants with an ancient weapon would make sense. That would also make them very strong, and not even the Yonkos can take them. But for 2 Yonkos, might be possible. On the other side, this is just pure speculation, as we don't know a thing about Elbaf. It could just completely be that if you have an army of giants, I mean, look at the Marines. They had 5 of them, and they did kind of some work. So if you had an army of giants, it could probably do some damage, unless you had, like, you know, a Yonko and you're fighting against these giants. They would be able to take down quite a bit. But some strong giants that maybe have some hockey or anything like that would really put up a fight. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I found all of this information on OP fan page, and I just thought it was really good, and I thought I had to share it with you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please like, please subscribe if you like the content. I'll be uploading more often recently. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Later.